Hello, dear students. I hope you will be fine, happy, and healthy today. Today, we are going to talk about presentation 3, or rather, presentation 4. Sorry, we will talk about presentation 4, page number 70, talking about what you have and haven't done. यानी इन चीज़ों के बारे में बात करना जो आपने किए हैं या नहीं किए हैं. So they have talked in the box that you can watch it over here as well. That to talk about what you have and haven't done sometime in the past, use the present perfect tense. Mean what you have done or what you haven't done in the past when you are talking about them sometime in the past, when the specific time is not there, so you should use the simple the present perfect tense. प्रिंसिपल पार्ट्स ऑफ द रेगुलर वर्ब के ये बेस फॉर्म है, पास्ट फॉर्म है और पास्ट पार्टिसिपल ये दिए गए हैं. स्टेड क़याम करना, क़याम किया. केम्प्ड. हमने लेवल 2 में ये पढ़ा था कि जब पी के या टी या सी ई वगैरह के बाद जब ई डी आ जाए तो इसकी तलफ़्फ़ुज़ ठ जैसे होते हैं. केम्प्ड. और visited मीन सैर करना और सैर किया या मुलाकात किया या यादत किया या दौरा किया, ये सब इनके माने हैं. तो यही वी कॉल इट पास्ट फॉर्म एंड इट इज कॉल्ड पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म. In common English in Pakistan, we call it first form, second form, and third form as well. And they are regular verb because in the regular verb are those verbs which make the past and past participle by adding d or ed. d या ed के ज़रिए से जब हम past और past participle बनाते हैं तो यही regular verb होते हैं. तो यहाँ पर है टोनी एंड जो हैव बीन ऑन द रोड सिंस अप्रैल. टोनी और जो रोड पर है अप्रैल से लेकर अभी तक है. दूसरा जुमला कहता है द फर्स्ट वन, दे विजिटेड बिग सिटीज़ एंड स्मॉल टाउन. उन्होंने बड़े बड़े शहरों और छोटे छोटे कस्बों की सैर किया है. जो हैज़ लाइक्ड द बिग सिटीज़, जो ने पसंद किए हैं बिग सिटीज़ को, लाइक्ड था. टोनी हैज़ एंजॉयड द स्मॉल टाउन. टोनी ने छोटे छोटे कस्बों को बहुत ज़्यादा लुत्फ़अंदोज़ की हैं. दे हैवेंट कॉल्ड होम वेरी मच. उन्होंने घर को बहुत ज़्यादा कॉल नहीं किया है. दे हैवेंट कॉल्ड होम वेरी मच. टोनी हैज़न्ट टॉक टू हिज पेरेंट वेरी ऑफ्टन. एंड टोनी ने अपने वालिदैन के साथ ज़्यादा बातें नहीं की हैं. मतलब दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द पास्ट and they are using the present perfect tense because we use the present perfect tense in the past for the past action. Here they have said to talk about what you have or haven't done something in the past, sometime in the past. To talk about what you have or haven't done sometime in the past, you should use the present perfect tense. And dear students, we have talked it in detail that in present perfect tense, first of all we use subject, then we use has or have according to the subject. If the subject is he, she, it in singular noun, then we use has as auxiliary verb. As the subject is you, we, they are plural noun, then we use have as auxiliary verb, and then we use verb third form or past participle form of the verb, and then we use the rest of the sentence. So this is the structure of present perfect tense, and there are 5 uses already we have discussed in detail. So you should try to use the past perfect tense for such action which took place in the past at any time in the past, but the time you don't want to mention. The next one is pronunciation. Pronunciation 5. Pronounce these sentences. I have never been to Alaska. I have, so contraction form of I have is what? I have. I have never been to Alaska. मैं कभी भी अलास्का नहीं गया हो. राइट, I have कहेंगे. You have, similarly, you have come a long way. You have come a long way. So you have come a long way. Have का have type आप प्रोनाउंसिएशन करेंगे. He's seen a lot of the country. He has, so he has का contraction form he's he's seen a lot of the country. He's seen a lot of the country. जब इसके बाद he's के बाद verb third form आ जाए, seen आ जाए, तो it shows that that is the contraction form of has, not is. जब ing फॉर्म आ जाए तो फिर ये शो करते हैं कि ये एस का कंट्रैक्शन फॉर्म है, लेकिन जब वर्ब थर्ड फॉर्म पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म आ जाए तो इट शोज दैट इट इज द कंट्रैक्शन फॉर्म ऑफ हैज. ही इज सीन अ लॉट ऑफ द कंट्री. She's traveled quite a bit this summer. So she's traveled past form here again. It's been a difficult trip. It has been, so it's been a difficult trip. We have stayed with friend. We have stayed. We have stayed, so we have stayed with friend. They've camped out. They have camped out, so they've camped out. So verb third form they have used. Then in practice 6, you have to fill in the blank place with the help of these verb. Call, called, called. Camp, camped, camped. Cook, cooked, cooked. Mess, messed, messed. Prefer, prepared, prepared. Rain, rained, rained. Stay, stayed, stayed. Talk, talked, talked. Ta sound. Visit, visited, visited. And walk, walked, walked. ट साउंड आखिर में आप ट साउंड कहेंगे. जब के पी टी सी ई एस इसके बाद जब ई डी आता है तो इसके तलफ़ुज़ ट जैसे होते हैं. वॉश, washed, washed. ट साउंड. एस एच के बाद भी जब ई डी आ जाए तो द प्रोनाउंसिएशन इज जस्ट लाइक ट. इन लेवल 2 वी डिस्कस दिस थिंग इन डिटेल. वॉच, watched, watched. सी एच के बाद भी जब ई डी आ जाए तो ट साउंड देते हैं. Tony and Joe have visited many interesting places. So Tony and Joe have visited. Have की जगह एव लगाएंगे आप. Second one say they've camped, they've camped, they have camped, so they've camped in Yellowstone National Park. Third number say Joe has, so Joe's cooked most of the meal since he likes cook. Joe's cooked most of the meal since he likes to cook. Fourth one, Tony's washed the dishes. Tony's mean Tony has washed the dishes. So Tony's washed the dishes. Next one say they've stayed. Yeah, they haven't stayed in hotel. So they've not. They have not. तो जब कंट्रैक्शन फॉर्म आप यूज करते हैं तो they have not stayed in the hotel, right? They have not watched much TV lately. They have not short contraction form. So they have not watched much TV lately. Yeah, miles and miles in the wood. Yeah, so they walked miles and miles in the wood. वो जंगलों में मीलों मीलों पैदल चल गए हैं. Fortunately, they've had good weather. It hasn't rained much. Yeah, it's not rained much. It's not rained much. ज़्यादा बारिश नहीं हुई है. Right? So in this way, you will fill in the blank place. The last one, 9 number say, Tony's to his spoke occasionally. Tony's talked, yeah, called to his spoke occasionally. टोनी ने occasionally कभी कभार अपने वालिदैन से बातें किए हैं. Apparently, Joe his mom and dad because he them only once since he left. So apparently, Joe's called his mom and dad because he's called them only once since he left. तो इसी तरह you will have to fill in the blank places as well, but the main purpose of the activity is that when you are talking about the past and unspecific past, you will use present perfect tense. And secondly, you will use contraction form with the have contraction form you will use. Usually we say that the native speaker don't use the grammatical rules regulation, and they don't take too much care of grammar, and we give the example in then this way. For example, we say they don't use have. For example, I have taken the tea, but they say I have taken tea. सो आम तौर पर वो नेटिव स्पीकर ये है वैसे इस्तेमाल करते हैं जैसे ये बिल्कुल नहीं इसकी तलफ़ुज़ नहीं हो। तो आम तौर पर हम ये कहते हैं कि वो कहते हैं आई टेकन टी, आई टेकन टी, आई टेकन टी, वो कहते हैं आई टेकन टी। लेकिन हम कहते हैं कि वो हैव और ये इस्तेमाल नहीं करते हैं, ओनली वर्ब थर्ड फॉर्म और ग्रामर का ख्याल नहीं रखते हैं। तो वो ख्याल रखते हैं लेकिन कंट्रैक्शन फॉर्म इस्तेमाल करते हैं। सिमिलरली हम कहते हैं कि नेटिव स्पीकर कहते हैं कि ही फॉर एग्जांपल ही इज़ ईटन द मील, उन्होंने खाना खाया है। सो ही इज़ एटन द मील, तो हम वो ये कंट्रैक्शन फॉर्म इस तरह बयान करते हैं कि ही ईटन द मील। तो फिर हम कहते हैं कि नेटिव स्पीकर जो है वो कंट्रैक्शन फॉर्म वो ग्रामेटिकल रूल्स इस्तेमाल नहीं करते हैं, एज आर एम और इनकी ख्याल नहीं रखते हैं। वो रखते हैं लेकिन वो ये कंट्रैक्शन फॉर्म इसी तरह बोलते हैं कि ये बिल्कुल हज़फ हो जाते हैं इसी तरह बोलने के अंदाज में। ही इज़ ईटन द मील, ही इज़ ईटन द मील, या he is gone to Peshawar, या he is played cricket, he is played cricket. So the contraction form they use in such a way which is not clearly visible in talking. Otherwise they use the contraction form. So I hope you will have learned this one. Dear student, you should try to listen it again and again and try to share with your near and dear one. Thank you so much. Khuda Hafiz.